Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure just to have you live at a charge. A little Powder Puff Racing here this afternoon. I'm going to enjoy a little bit of Kansas once again as Lunatic Designs gives you that, once again, countdown to green. Drivers are out there qualifying. We're getting these drivers ready to go. Everybody's having fun. The Ballistic Powder Puff Series, to the final 2 weeks of this of this season. What would be season 2? We had a new driver start. Mr. Van Nest is not going to be able to race because he's having some internet issues with AT&T. I understand all of that. It's unfortunate for you, sir. But hey, you know what? It's all good. It's all good. The weight of the world can wait. Well, at Bristol next week, there'll be one final effort for some more points for some of these drivers. We're gonna have to do some updates on some of the points based on just kind of things, how things happen. 45 laps today. Track temperature 114 degrees. It's going to be a little bit slick, 1.53 mile length track. They are using the Charlotte 2018 setup because there's no setup for Kansas. So when I added the track, I assumed that they were going to be starting to do that. But, didn't happen. So it's all good. Thompson Racing and Pat's fan on board with everything that we have going on here. We appreciate them helping these drivers grow. Of course, Bollinger's going to be out there. We're missing some drivers this week. These things do happen, but hey, it's going to happen. It's going to be fine. They do have unlimited tires. They have unlimited fast repairs. There's no damage on the vehicle. They should not have to pit for fuel, but it could happen at any given moment. So I want to thank the Ballistic One, which is my missus. She is the reason why we continue to do things and continue to have some fun. Hudson Butler is going to be your pole sitter. Kaylee Rayburn's going to be your outside pole sitter. Landon Crown over Riley Pottle going to pick up row number 2. Bollinger there in row number 3. Luke Rogers was out there practicing with everybody. With Will Rogers, who subscribed to our YouTube channel, which I appreciate, is not going to be in the race. Mr. Van Nest, of course, out. He was fast in practice. So, I want to thank iRacing for giving us the opportunity to continue to be able to do better things, to do great things throughout this beautiful, beautiful racetrack and beautiful time that we see. So yeah. So we got 5 drivers. It'll be all right. 5 drivers. We'll still put up a good race. Bristol next week is going to be a ton of fun. Our next Powder Puff series is going to be in the fall. So if you all want to be a part of the Powder Puff series and register yourself and your driver, we're going to do alternating weeks, or it'll be your driver, then you'll race, then your driver. So think about it as a pro-am kind of thing, and we're gonna have that happen. So, but we will make it an even playing field for everybody, and we'll see how they go. It's gonna be good. All right, it'll be the 27 of the 97. Kaylee's first race, ready to go. 99 jumps to the outside. Riley, give up that spot. Riley jumped the start of the race there. You can't do that. Good to go, Riley. Now go. Have a good race. Jess is upstairs. She just hasn't been in the gaming mood lately. All right. Kaylee Rayburn, Hudson Butler. Hudson Butler was your pole sitter. He'll be fast here. We'll see how these drivers fare out and plan out. Ollinger up 2. You want to get into the corner. You want to race. You want to race hard, but you don't want to take away how things go. There's Landon Crown over. 99 to Landon. Riley on the inside. Little bumper there. These little cars go a long way. They do. They really do. Good to see everybody out there. And we'll see how these top 5, these 5 drivers do here. 27 of Butler on the inside is going to lead this lap. 97 up on the outside lane. Hudson just ran his fastest lap of the race at 38.77 so far. Bottom side of the racetrack is going to be the fastest way around this racetrack, but this is going to be just like a super speedway for these drivers. And that's, you kind of have to get yourself clear. It's kind of hard to do on the outside lane. Landed crowd over to the inside. Riley back in tow is going to be fine here. Riley did the right thing, right to the back bumper. Into the grass. Come on, Riley. Hold on to it. And Bollinger, 38.71. Riley off on the grass. And right now, Bollinger to the bottom side. We'll see the 27 of Hudson Butler there on the bottom. 97 of Kaylee Rayburn up on the outside lane. 27 of Butler down on the bottom. Kaylee rolling. I talked about this racetrack being a tight racetrack. You're more nervous. You're more nervous. Hold on, I gotta see what that said. I wish he was here, but it's okay. Good luck, Landon. First time on the 7th of the month. Yeah, he's had a. It's been we've had ourselves a little bit of a break ourselves, and which we thank everybody. You're more nervous than when you race because you know you're gonna do bad. She's doing all right, man. She's holding on. Bollinger to Butler. Butler clears. Bollinger bottom side. Landon Crowdover trying to make that one happen. Good luck, Hudson from Angel. Riley Pottle back in tow. Riley can make gains here, and that'll be good. So this is a track that you could run full throttle and do a lot with. So we'll have to check him out. And natural progression of the race line is going to be the formality here. Kaylee, bottom side, everybody hooking up on the bottom side, and that's kind of where we expected to see the drivers. It's easy to get runs. Oh no, the 5-5, 27 going around. Kaylee gets missed. Riley Pottle to third. Whoa, baby. Here it is again. 3 on the bottom side. This is how they fared out. Watch this in turn 3. Hold on just a second. We're a lap too soon. There it is. That was Landon and Hudson right here. Landon on the bottom side. Let's bring this thing around here. There it is. Hudson tries to come down to get behind a 3. Just wasn't clear yet. Woo, that was close. All right, everybody's good. Kaylee Rayburn out front of Michael Bollinger here. Riley Pottle has soaked back in. Bollinger a little free out of the corner. Landon and Hudson have to work back forward, see if they can get their lap times matched up. Now, things that do wear on these cars, the tires do wear out, and you'll see tires be a factor. Gailey up on the outside lane, Bollinger on the inside. Riley Pottle's going to be in third. 97, little free up on the outside lane. Kaylee Rayburn getting out of the throttle. Riley would be right there to the back bumper of Bollinger, and that's the race line you want to see. These cars are tricky. 97 trying to give a lot of room. 3 very free. Here comes Riley. The track temperature is very hot, so they're having to deal with that. Kaylee out front. Riley Pottle in third, trying to get around Bollinger. Riley looking to the outside. Riley going. Anthony Landon has started to progress forward. They don't really have that much of a gap to make up. Hudson Butler 8.5 back. We'll see if he can hold on to what he has, but these top 3 still rolling. Riley Pottle to the bottom. 97 drops in, bottom side of the racetrack. Kaylee gets out there and watches Brian run every single week. 97 keeping it up. Bollinger quarter second. Riley all the way to the bottom. Ooh, baby. Kaylee to the bottom. Gets tight in the corner. Great job. Now Kaylee back to the lead. Landon Crownovers closed in a little bit of that time, only 4.9 back from the tail of this field. Riley backing up the corner. Corner exit, it'll be door to door. Bollinger in tow. Kaylee closing back in, runs a little bit higher, that inside lane. These drivers utilizing the ground that they can make. Kaylee way up the race line, good diamond out of the corner. You'd think that she has a good coach. So does Riley. Riley's, the Pottles, of course, being out there watching. Bollinger to the inside. 3 wide. Kaylee almost gets the left rear hook there. 97 to the bottom side. 99 down by the 3. 5 seconds the gap, and they're rolling. Bollinger trying to work the inside lane. Kaylee trying to drop it to the bottom side of the racetrack. Gets tight up. Dirty air across the nose of the 99. Pulls the 3. This is running like a super speedway for these drivers. 97, 99. 99 will search for the inside. A 10th now. Kaylee drops in second lane. Riley Pottle to the lead. Gets tight. Ooh, bobbles off the corner. Kaylee doing a great job. Bollinger running the very bottom side of the racetrack here. We'll search. Top 3, 3 by 3. Landon. Ian Butler. Working hard. How about it? Down to the back straightaway. Kaylee Rayburn. Working where she can. Bollinger getting runs on the bottom side. Gets tight. Ooh, gets the tires below the white line. Kaylee rolling. Hudson opportunity. Can he catch up? Eight and a third now. Landon Crownover might be, if he backs up to Hudson here, they might be able to make something happen. We'll see. Riley Pottle out front with Bollinger, and then Kaylee Rayburn leads. So this group is working. The draft package is massive with the 1.5 mile tracks of these cars. Absolutely awesome sauce when it comes to this racetrack. So we'll see what Hudson does here. 2.8 is he and Landon trying to work together. Kaylee Rayburn. Oh, Riley into the wall. Just a little bit. Kaylee came up just a touch, but it's fine. Riley able to hold on to it. Bollinger gets freed up. Competitive nature. Competitive. That's what it's about, folks. Everybody showing up and showing out. The old Budgie out there. Thank you, dear. Thank you for the clip as well. All right, door-to-door, quarter second. Hudson, 8.5 now. Bollinger just ran his fastest lap of the race, 38.69. Dirty air, 3. Bottom side. Kaylee once again up on the outside lane. Bollinger trying to make something happen. Riley gets pulled along as Kaylee takes the middle lane. Bollinger trying to make it work. 99. Oh, to the bumper, puts her in the wall. And now the 99 and the 3 going at it. 99 gives a bumper to the 3. These two running side by side. Kaylee Rayburn, 1.6 back. You get some quality laps in here now as Bollinger and Riley Pottle try to duke it out here. Crown over now with Hudson Butler. These two, if they could work together, they might be able to do something here. We'll see. See if they can utilize the draft together and make it work. 8 seconds the gap. Riley Pottle, Michael Bollinger still duking it out side by side. Kaylee Rayburn is closing back into distance. These two now side by side. I thought they would run nose to tail for a little bit, try to push each other here. 8 seconds the gap. The three-car tandem now broken apart, but Kaylee Rayburn has caught back up. She's caught the draft of these front two. There they go. A little bit of extra air, but side by side, these two are trying to make it work. 25 laps to go. We've been through the first 20. Kaylee now 3/4 of a second, 7.8 back. These two trying to catch the draft with each other. Bollinger to Pottle. Kaylee Rayburn now has caught up. Kaylee bottom side. Has caught up to Bollinger. Bollinger up. Bollinger pushes her below the line. 97's going to get free there. Track awareness is everything. Kaylee just ran the fastest lap of the race at 38:42. She had her nose in there. Bollinger takes the nose off, so Riley's going to be able to edge ahead here on the outside lane. Hudson Butler, 7.5 back with Crown over. We'll see if they're going to be able to catch up here. 24 laps to go. They're running good lap times. A lot faster than the top two. Oh, no, door to door. It's going to be some ground loss there, but not much. 97 of Kaylee Rayburn. We'll look for some clean air here. Pottle up on the outside lane. Landon, we'll see Butler on the inside. These two could race it out here. Kaylee's backed up the corner. Hopefully the tires aren't too bad. As right now, Kaylee works with 22 laps to go. These two have caught some speed here. Hudson Butler, Landon Crownover working well. We'll see if this will be a 5-car race at the end. They're running 38 nines and a 39 flat for Landon. They are running faster. They're more, even though it may not seem like it, they are a little bit more organized. 99 to the 3 up the racetrack. And we're keeping an eye on the prize. Riley up near the wall. Kaylee once again bottom side of the racetrack. To the back bumper of the 3. She got a massive run. And now that gap is slowed. Pottle out front. Riley looking for another win here. Kaylee had a massive run. And see if she can regroup, because these two back here 6 seconds. Now the gap. Stepping back into it. Bollinger will have to try to close in. Riley, Pottle, half second. Now the gap between he and Bollinger. Kaylee, a second. That's the reason why there's no damage. Things happen. Hudson Butler, Landon Crownover. playing catch up here with 20 laps to go. Stepping back in the gas is Riley Pottle. We'll see Bollinger back to the inside. It's a game of cat and mouse, folks. That's what it is. 19 laps to go. Kaylee catching up here as well. Bollinger and Pottle side by side. The 97 back, 99.3, 97, 27, 5.5 as they roll into the corner. 3 to the bottom. Tires on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to push up, get tight. He's going to drop below the line here. It actually helps Riley out more than it helps Bollinger, even though he led that lap. Riley's going to have better speed because he's not breaking the air underneath the car. Kaylee has caught, and Landon just ran his fastest lap of the race at 38.63. He'll be door-to-door 5 seconds back. 4.8 as they would be. Kaylee now has split the gap and has caught back up. 3. Slides up in front of the 99. And now they roll. Oh, Bollinger up into the Riley. 99 back down to the 3. .6, 4.7 now. As Kaylee looks to try to arc the corner. BJ, thank you for the like. What's going on, Mr. Lane? How are you doing, sir? I hope you're doing well. Jess and I were just talking about you and your dad yesterday, asking how you guys were. I was actually going to reach out to you guys and see how you guys were doing. Follow your social media, so I mean, yeah, I do know. Let's go, Butler for Mr. Lane. He's got it, man. He's there. They're trying 4.5 back. Mr. Dudley. Things are good. Things are good. Things are okay. We're good. We're good. We'll be good. Mr. Dudley, Big Roll Tide. How you doing, sir? Much love to you. 99 out of the wall, just a touch. Kaylee gets around for second. 15 laps to go. 4.2 now to Landon Crown over the very bottom side of the racetrack. We only got ourselves 5, but they're 5 getting ready for a new season in May with the new ARCA cars. Awesome. Awesome. We're going to run the ARCA cars on Sunday, actually, for a Sunday Fun Day series. Yes, sir. Sunday Fun Day. That's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to get out and race with the community. It's going to be, the race will be broadcasted. It'll be broadcasted with, on our channel, but with actually Bollinger's going to get out there, and that guy right there, that number 3 car, he's going to be the guy that gives us a little love. The 3 into the 97. Riley backs up the corner. He's good to go. 4 seconds back is going to be Landon Crown over on Hudson Butler. These guys will be at Bollinger. That's awesome, man. I'm glad to see you guys getting out there having some fun. How about Kaylee? Bollinger doing a great job of utilizing the low line here. But once again, Kaylee back to the lead. Second lane. 13 laps to go. Kaylee has saved her stuff a little bit here. Under 4 seconds. As the back group try to make it happen. Riley Pottle sits in third, a second back. Time to back up the corner. Bollinger doing well. 97 with clean air. We'll push up the racetrack. The 3 getting dangerously close. Going to get a little bit free there. I tell you what, Kaylee's doing a great job of holding her line. I'm going to give Mike a little crap here. He's a little What's going on, Brent? Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, they've gotten a lot better. We're missing a few drivers this week, but that's okay. We had a couple of drivers that weren't able to start as well. One of our dear community members, Mr. Van Nest, he was unable to start the race. Bollinger is going to take a big run into the corner. Kaylee's going to be able to drag race here on the outside lane. Riley doing a great job. I tell you what, Kaylee's a little racer, man. 3.8 back. Landon and Hudson try to bump draft here. Try to play catch up. Zeta, if they'd have done this a lot earlier, I think they'd be up there already. Trying to push. They can push with each other here. There they go. Hudson up. 3.9 now the gap. Kaylee keeping him honest on the bottom side. As Bollinger trying to hold on here. Kaylee working very well right where she's at. 10 laps to go to be 9 this time by. Kaylee with a head of steam. No Canadians. Oh, sorry, Riley. Riley's a Canadian. I take that back. Riley Pottle. The Pottles, they're Canadians. Bollinger back on the inside. 97 working. Here comes Riley Pottle back up into the mix. BJ, 45 stars. Thank you for the stars, sir. I appreciate you. Kaylee doing a great job. Bollinger continues to slide up the racetrack here. Oh, Kaylee into the wall. And here comes Riley Pottle. Riley back to the lead. 8 laps to go. We'll get up door to door with Bollinger. Oh, hold on to it, Kaylee. Kaylee's going to be sideways. Landon and Butler now within striking distance. Kaylee has to hold on to it. She's been doing really well. And we'll go back to 5th. 8 laps to go for Riley Pottle. Bollinger's going to be in 2nd. Landon Crowder's going to be in 3rd. Butler's going to be in 4th. Kaylee Rayburn still close enough here to be able to make this work, to be able to make something happen for a top 3 night. Just has to get back to Landon Crowder here. Bollinger back to the back bumper of Riley Pottle. Seven, now make it 6 to go. These two working. Kaylee has been really good for her first race out here. 6 laps to go. 3 1/4 now separate Landon and Hudson. Every position matters. Every point matters. 5 laps to go. Nothing is impossible. These two side by side. You see Kaylee. Oh, I said Haley. Kaylee up on the outside lane, dropping into the corner. It's going to have a good drive in. They can cool the tires down. Kaylee's just doing what she can here. Bollinger, your leader. Pottle's going to be in 2nd, 5 laps to go. Landon Cranover is going to be in 3rd. Hudson Butler in 4th. Kaylee's going to be in 5th. And Riley Pottle and Bollinger still side by side. Oh, baby. 5 laps to go, 4 this time by. Stanley says white knuckle racing right now. I believe it. They've been going at it. 2 3/4 now, the gap. 4 laps to go. 38.72. Fastest driver on the racetrack, Kaylee Rayburn, 38.70 last time by. Riley Pottle, Michael Bollinger, Landon Crownover. How about Butler? Looking to the outside. Bollinger again back door to door with the 99. Riley, don't fall in line. You beat him. Go. 3 laps to go. $99.3. 5-5 rolling. And now, how about Kaylee Rayburn doing a great job? How about Landon Crownover, Hudson Butler within 2 seconds? Riley Pottle to the bottom. Within 2 seconds for the top 5. 2 to go. $99.3. 3 up the outside. 1.5. Now it's racing. This group is caught back up. Bumper to bumper. 5-5 2. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. 97 of Kaylee Rayburn is going to be able to drive around the outside. Bollinger and Pottle got into it. We'll look at it at the end. Hudson Butler, now the 5-5. White flag waves, final lap. The top 3 just swapped. Butler, Crownover. Bollinger, Pottle. Oh, man. How about it door to door for these two out of the final turns? You got to consider these two teammates. Hudson Butler, Landon Crownover, up and out, door to door. Crownover. Butler, Crownover wins. Butler second. Kaylee Rayburn third. Bollinger will finish fourth. Riley Pottle will be fifth. And Landon Crownover and Butler did a great job. What a race. What an end. How about that? Landon Crownover gets the win. And let's see. Here's what happened. Riley Pottle running to the bottom side of the racetrack. Bollinger. Oh, Riley comes up just a touch. And the 3, I tell you what, those two were duking it out. And here's your race results. What a race. What a great job. I tell you what, 5 drivers here putting on a heck of a show. Some of the best racing you're going to see. And that was pretty stinking awesome. How about that? PJ. I'm pretty happy with these kids and misses and all of our Powder Puff series. I know that our field, kids miss. We've had people miss races, and we've had even Jess misses races. But it's pretty stinking cool. Landon, Hudson, Kaylee. That's going to be your top 3. Bollinger will finish 4th. Riley finishes in 5th. Mr. Heidi Van Nest liking the stream. Thank you, Heidi. I appreciate you, dear. What an end. What a race. So proud of sticking with it. I love it. I'm glad. That's what a cool, that's what I mean. Some of these kids they're going to give you all a run for your money. That's for darn sure. Thank you to Luke for jumping in and practicing with the folks, and Mr. Van Nest as well. Mr. Van Nest is pretty awesome. So we love to see him. All right, let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Let's see. Let's drag everybody down. Oh, yeah. Here. I think everybody's in the wrong channel. They are. Here. Uh. There we go. Now I moved everybody where they needed to be. What's up, Landon? Look at you guys being patient and having to wait it out. I said early on, I said, this is a super speedway once again, so that is similar to Charlotte, and now we go to Kansas. And if you and Butler would have worked together earlier, you guys would have caught this field faster. But what a race, man! Congratulations on the win here by 2/100ths of a second.
Thank you. It was the most nerve-wracking race I've ever had because we're right there, and then we go side by side. I'm thinking he's gonna beat me, and then he pushes me out the way. As soon as we cross that line, I'm like, "Who won?" I yelled at my dad. He's screaming. I hear him in the garage screaming, "Yeah, yeah, yeah!" And he comes in here and says, "I won." It was nerve-wracking, but it was fun as well. You always gotta have fun while doing these.
That's what it's supposed to be about. 45 laps of. I mean, the draft was important, wasn't it?
Really important, because if we didn't draft, we wouldn't have caught up to him.
And the more you guys ran side, I mean, you guys gained a little extra speed running side by side, but it wasn't enough to, be the 10th and a half that you needed while they were running side by side. Massive. These cars have massive downforce, which is shocking considering the low horsepower these little 4-cylinders are.
Yeah, definitely.
Kansas is out of the way. You missed a race, and now you pretty much need the next one, I think, I'm going to do the points. I'm going to get everybody's points all figured out accurately, because in iRacing, I can't just, I can't mess with the points in iRacing, so I have to put them onto a third-party software and figure out what's going on with that when it comes to next week. But we got Bristol next week in these cars, and it's going to be fun. Next week, I think, is going to be about just qualifying up front, I think.
Bristol, I'm too worried about. But that race, I was on my aunt's. So my brother was the one that raced.
Mm-hmm.
I was excited to see him race. It was pretty fun seeing him race, though, because my dad sent me a video of him racing. He seemed really happy about doing it, and he seemed like he was having a lot of fun from over here.
And it's good. I wish I could let his points count, because he'd finish second. So he did really well. I mean, same concept. If I had somebody race for Jess, I wouldn't let her points count as well, which I did with my son. My son actually raced for Jess one time, and so we negated her points as well. But man, there's this has been fun. I know there's only 5 of you out there, but you guys raced harder than some of the drivers we watch run in 30-car fields.
Yeah, we were going at it at the very first couple laps. We were all there till Butler kind of spun out a little bit, and then it's just him and me. And then, it was pretty good. I think it's better than my dad.
Love it. I love it. You've got more wins than he has on my platform now. Don't tell him. No, he's listening.
That's for sure.
Nah, he won many a long time ago, and then he's gotten some wins here as of late too. So.
Yeah.
But it all works out, man. This was fun. Congratulations on getting out there and enjoying the race, enjoying Kansas is a good track, and it's my favorite track, of course. When it comes to these cars, we can treat it like a super speedway, and man, I don't know, it's good. It's good. Yeah, like even chat's good.
Yeah, and I can't wait to join you guys on my own setup. I'll be getting that in a couple months now.
There you go.
I got my own setup, be able to race versus you guys.
There you go. You'll be able to get into the Sunday series. That'll be fun.
That will race my dad once I get high enough up in there. Father versus son. We'll see how that goes.
Anthony says you have to slow down on the wins. Got to put in the time. That's right. It's all good stuff. All right, brother. Well, Landon, always a pleasure to get a chance to talk to you. We got one more race for this season, and then it'll be fun to see what you guys do later on when we go back to something faster in the fall. But give your shout outs, man. Good victory here.
Shout outs to my dad and my family like normal. Shout outs to like everyone that helps me during stuff, you know. I do got one question though. You said you might put on damage for the very last race. Do you think you're gonna do that?
If it was Kansas was supposed to be the last race. If it was Kansas, I would have. But with it being Bristol, probably not, because that might actually do more harm than good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, especially from last time, because I got flipped the last time.
Yeah. We want you as drivers to be able to still continue to go around in a circle on that track. So, but definitely the next season that comes, we'll still have a little bit of tires and a little bit of fast repair, but there will be damage. We're going to turn the damage back on, and we'll go back to the trucks, and we'll see how you guys do.
All right. Well, have a nice evening or night. I don't know. I kind of forgot the time for you guys.
At 6. I got another race to call. I'm far from done. It's fun for me. Anthony is out there in chat, folks. Anthony and Landon. I'm probably positive they're going to be in our next season together because of my next season is. I think your dad knew about it and knows about it, but we're going to do the partner duo. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we're most definitely gonna be out there as soon as I get that. We're gonna sign up.
I like it. All right, brother. Well, enjoy your enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you next week for Bristol.
All right, bye.
That's Landon coming home in victory lane. Let's talk to Mr. Hudson, the rowdy one, Butler, able to get in the draft zone, able to duke it out with Landon at the end, but. Boy, you guys worked as a good team today. Congratulations on a P2. Hudson, are you there? Can you hear me, sir? I see you're unmuted. Is the microphone not working? Am I not hearing something? Uh-oh. Hello? I'm knocking. I'll tell her, Budgie. Hudson, are you there? Are you still in this session? Mike, are you out in chat? Something going on with the... Looking forward to it. Your babe is a plate racer. I like it. We're going to talk to her as soon as we get to it. Man, oh man. Can't beat him, wreck him. Ooh. Yeah. I get it. We'll wait for him, but we'll talk to Kaylee first, because Kaylee comes home P3, had a pretty darn awesome time on this racetrack, I would assume, because boy, you were fast.
Well, thank you. I'm still nervous since this was my first race.
You almost won the dang thing.
My heart's still, it's still pounding.
What's it like? So now you know what Brian goes through, right?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I actually liked it more than I thought I would.
That's the whole reason why we're doing this.
Well,
yeah. There was
he might
go ahead.
He might have to take some time off so I can start racing.
Saturdays. That's a good start, right? We always welcome everybody into our Sunday Fun Day series as well, which everybody gets to get out there and race with me, right? If Rayburn's not racing, There you go. There's an open simulator for you to get out there and get at it with it.
Yeah, well, I really enjoyed it. It was fun.
What? So first car, it's one of the slowest cars on the simulator too. So this car on this racetrack was more like a super speedway for the 1.5 mile tracks. Kind of felt slow, or did it feel like the laps kind of whizzed on by?
Uh, it I don't know. It wasn't too. I don't know. It was probably more laps whizzed on by.
What else? What else can I ask you? Because you get to have I haven't interviewed Rayburn in a long time, so we get to interview you before we get to interview Rayburn in a hot minute. Brian, I am so seriously giving you crap right now, which is awesome because that's the way it's supposed to be. What's the but we're gonna go to Bristol next week, and that's just Bristol, round in circles. Those laps will go by a lot faster than these ones will. What is what's your game plan? Are you gonna race some more? Are you hooked enough to race another week?
Well, I plan to if he'll allow me to race. He said it's all mine, so.
See, I like it. Was he able to move the pedals for you? Because he sent me a message saying he had to move the pedals.
Yes, he was worried to death about it, but yeah, he got them moved.
Good deal.
He wanted to make sure I was comfortable and all.
All right, very cool. All right, give me Brian. I always talk to the other when it's the first time with like at a podium or anything like that or a win. I always talk to the other, the significant other, the better half, or the parent or whoever's out there racing.
Yeah.
Give me Brian real quick. We'll chit chat with him.
Wait. Come on.
Because he's the sponsor. That's why.
You're my sponsor. You have to.
I'm not talking. I'm gonna wait till I get a top 3 and then I'll get in there.
No, that's not how this works. I love him. He's such a
character.
A great guy.
I was joking with him that I was going to get a win before he did.
Oh.
He said he'll get a top 3 tonight.
I love it, and then we'll
Xfinity.
I like it. Yeah, Chop getting ready to throw in that race, and we'll talk to him then. We'll talk about you then, if he gets in the top 3 tonight.
Yeah, I'll probably have a lot more to say then.
I like it. Kaylee, did you at least enjoy yourself? That's what matters here.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
Good.
It was pretty fun.
Well, good deal. That's really all I got. Kaylee, give your shout outs, give your thanks, and of course, congratulations on a P3 tonight.
Well, first I want to give a shout out to Mark Retchin for the. Sorry, Brian's talking to me over here. Shout out to Mark Retchin for the paint job on the car. I really appreciate that. And my mom is watching tonight, but she's not a NASCAR racing fan really, but she watched it for me, and she hasn't been feeling too well. So, and love you, Mama. But shout out to Mr. Rayburn over here and Chop Shop. All the guys in Chop Shop, I feel like I know. And thank you for everything you do, Jason.
We do it. The budgie was rooting you on, by the way.
I appreciate it.
We all know if Budgie picks you, well, you got a good shot. So Rayburn, Rayburn's gotta impress Budgie now. See, I have a top 3.
He's shaking his head over there.
I love Rayburn. He's amazing. Kaylee, fantastic race. Congratulations once again. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you in chat, of course.
All right. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's Kaylee coming on P3 tonight. And last but not least, let's see if Mr. Hudson is available. Hudson, are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, there he is. Buddy, how about a P2 tonight? You and Landon did really well together to get back to the front.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Do you like this track?
A little.
A little. I like this track a lot. This is my favorite track. That's why it's on the schedule. So, it's like super speedway stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited that we're going to go back to the trucks soon?
A little.
A little. Good deal. And are you excited that Dad's going to race on every other week for you?
Yippee.
Yeah, so it's going to be a team rowdy time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. But we got one more race left. Okay. And if you win that race, you might have a good shot of being a champion, or at least a top 3. Still a trophy, but still, you're doing pretty good in those dang old points.
But I'm bad at Bristol.
Everybody's bad at Bristol, even me. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So just remember that all you got to do is keep going forward, and if somebody's in front of you, don't hit them. It'll slow you down faster.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Dad's gonna have some big advice from you, I think.
Okay.
But it'll be that last race, and then after that, we're gonna go to it. We're gonna have some fun. The car, you were able to do some bumping there. Did this feel like a little Talladega to you?
A little.
A little. Yeah, I could see that. But what is okay, you've raced a lot of tracks now. What has been your favorite track so far? I got to ask again.
Dover.
Dover. All right. You did win at Dover, didn't you? Yeah. It's awesome. Dover's a great racetrack. It's probably my favorite little track. But it's really cool. Does Dad have a favorite track?
Probably the super speedways.
Yeah. Any one of them, except for iRacing Super Speedway. Sorry, iRacing.
Yeah, probably like a Daytona.
That thing, iRacing Super Speedway is garbage, and Atlanta needs to go back to Atlanta. Man, oh man. Hudson, you're awesome. Thank you guys for jumping back into the channel. I was worried there for a moment. I was like, oh no, did something go wrong with the connection or the channel? I was looking at Discord, making sure that something didn't get accidentally changed. We always like to hear from the best. We've got 2 really good interviewers in the form of Hudson Butler and Riley Pottle, and to hear from both of them or one of them every single week that we're racing is it's important.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hudson, you only got a couple more months of school left. What are you going to do for summer vacation?
I don't know yet.
You don't know. Are you going to race?
Probably.
You going to convince Dad to race with you some? Sure.
Yes.
I like it. Hudson, it's your time, buddy. You get to give your shout-outs again. You always do a great job at them.
What? Cool Dog YouTube channel. Thompson Racing. Michael Bollinger. And AMP Racing. Pops, Gigi, Daddy, Mommy, and sisters, and you.
Hudson, you're awesome. Tell Dad thank you for helping once again. Because he's awesome.
Thank you, Jason.
You guys are awesome. You're welcome, Mike. Hudson, go get some rest, and we'll see you next week, okay? All right, buddy. That is Hudson Butler coming on P3 tonight as we soak it up, man. Soak it up. Some of the best interviewers have been given, and some of the best interviews have been given in this series, I'm telling you. I do want to thank AmpRacingLeague. They're recruiting for season 3 coming up as well. Thank you to Bollinger. Thank you to, again, Pat's Fan, VBR Racing, and, of course, Cool Dog, which is Mr. Thompson out there kicking butt and taking names. We appreciate all of these fine folks. And thank you to the wife for letting us do this in her name. And, of course, thank you to Budgie. Thank you to everybody out there. We're going to be live here in about an hour for a little bit more fun. Everybody did a great job tonight. And how about them apples? You know what I mean? How about them apples? 5 racers putting on some great racing. And this is my favorite series. I love all of our leagues. I do. But this is cool to me because we get to put young ones and missuses and the better halves out there to race in our stead. And it's really stinking cool. So I love to see it. Love to see what these drivers are doing. And we'd love to see more growth with it. So we'll do more with it later on. But definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in and supporting these drivers. This means more to me for you guys tuning in than anything else, because it's valuable to these families, and it's valuable to their relationships when it comes to gaming. It's the coolest thing about it. So we'll try to do more stuff like this. Yeah, we'll do what we can. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another. We'll chat at you guys later. We'll see you guys very, very, very soon into next. How about hour and 4 minutes when we go back live. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you, Budgie. Much love. We'll see you soon.